Well, hello peeps. Today we have the rest of the Demon Hunter 10.2 changes, basically Demon Hunter Rework, and we got a lot more goodies. We will go over the changes first, then we'll take a look of it in the game, and of course a little few tests, of course, why not. So first off, demonic duration for the demon form has been reduced to 5 seconds from 6 seconds. This can be a little bit sussy when you're trying to burst, I guess, with Essence Break, but otherwise not a huge issue, not like super huge. I mean, I guess if you're running Essence Break, it is kind of can be annoying, but otherwise it's not a huge issue. Elysian Decree has now been moved to the Demon Hunter class tree, both Fodder to the Flame as well. So, but the one interesting thing that you want to note is that these two don't share the same spot anymore. It's both to the Flame actually shares with Collective Anguish now. It also works basically the same as before. Yeah, it uses Spectral Sight and increases the cooldown of the Spectral Sight by 30 seconds, except Spectral Sight's cooldown has been reduced, of course, to 30 seconds, so it's a 1 minute cooldown now. I think it's good. It still has that problem in PvP, but I feel like in situations where we're playing right against a row, we can just go for Collective Anguish, so I think overall this is good, even though I'd prefer to have like just a different button for this. I feel like it's very weird that they are trying to consolidate this into Spectral Sight. Like, that is very weird to me. The Hunt's initial damage increased by 22%, and damage over time increased by 30%. Huge, of course. Now we are having one, what's it called? A Natural Malice, I think, that's getting, or was it Relentless Pursuit, part of the Hunt that's getting removed, but overall it's, actually I think both of those are. But like, overall, really good change, especially since we don't have to take the talents anymore. Sigil Flame, baseline, and also 200%. Unfortunately, we can't test this right now because, as you see, it's not in the game. Unrestrained Fury is now rank 1 talent, was to rank 2, sorry, increases max Fury by 20. Okay, that's pretty nice, pretty nice. Shattered Restoration, now rank 1, increases Shattered Soul. Okay, really nice. Like, these are just how do you say, great changes also to facilitate the fact that we have just a lot more talents in the Demon Hunter tree than we had before. Illidari Knowledge is now rank 1 talent, was 2, reduces magic damage taken by 5%, was 3 to 6. You could say a nerf, but it's a rank 1 talent now. Will of the Illidari as well, like now it's a rank 1 talent, so we can like very easily pick up more of these defensive talents, and as you'll see later, we're getting quite a few just passive defensive talents, and yeah, Demon Hunter Stonk is going up hard. Rush of Chaos is now rank 2 talent, reduces the Metamorphosis cooldown, blah blah blah. Okay, not a big deal, just some, how would you say, it's also right above Hunt now, so just a few talent changes to also facilitate that we have a certain rank, talents at rank 1, and that we have also more talents. Quick and Sigils no longer reduces the cooldowns of Sigil skills. Erratic Felheart now reduces the cooldown of Fel Rush and Infernal Strike by 8 to 15%, was 10 to 20%. A little bit of a nerf. Flames of Fury has been adjusted, now rank 2 talent, was 1. Sigils of Flame deals 35 to 75, 70 increased damage and generates 1 and 2 Fury per target. Now we're finally getting to the good stuff. Blind Fury now increases by... Okay, I think this is like a typo. This is probably meant to be Dancing Fate, but like Blind Fury and Dancing Fate are back to being rank 2 talents. I think it's yeah, we basically became a class that has no rank 2 talents, so I think it was kind of good. We could just choose whatever. So ultimately, like, I feel like it's kind of necessary. Demon Hide, new talent that we have, increases magical damage dealt and reduces physical damage taken by 5%. Huge, huge. New talent, Dash of Chaos, fairly interesting. I guess I'll talk more about it. Like, I mean, just huge. We're having a problem with physical damage, and we've just, yeah, been given so many more defensives, and you can, I guess, even skip this talent if you're playing against magic teams, but like, yeah, just huge. Dash of Chaos, not good, not good. It's also in a kind of a weird spot in the talent tree, as I'll show, but the biggest problem with it is that you can't like double dash, right, or anything like that. Like, it's the same ability as dash. So basically, it just locks you into being able to dash once. Like, it's something cool maybe for duels and like I don't know, maybe certain situations where you know for a fact that somebody's like gonna be pillar humping you or something, right? So you like you can like counter that or something, or like people jumping off ledges, because like it goes through walls, so I'm pretty sure it can go like up elevation as well. So if you like dash off a ledge, you can go up even though you're falling down, right? You can go back up. So I really like the idea. Just again, I wish we have a button for this, right? Especially as a demon hunter, right? As demon hunters, we don't have that many buttons anyways. It's not like I'm struggling for binds with the demon hunter. So yeah, just give us a button for these things like Blizzard. That's it, I guess. New talent, Scars of Suffering, increases versatility by 4%. It reduces threat generated. Amen. It's so funny that we have a threat. Sorry, this is just so funny, bro. Like, but I know exactly what it is. It's for the Mythic Plus, like AoE burst situations. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's exactly for that. But it's still so funny to me that it just reduced threat generated, like in 2023. Increases versatility by 4%. I'm definitely taking this in PvP. Basically 2% damage reduction overall. Really great. Yeah, just coupled with like the 5% physical damage reduction, coupled with the shield from the blade dancing that we have now. Yeah, our defense is gonna be insane. Chaotic Disposition, this talent I think is bugged, or it's just overpowered, as I'll show later. Each time you deal chaos damage, there's a 7.77 chance to duplicate the 33% of that damage up to 7 total times. Yeah, just a DPS talent, basically, throughput talent it's either bugged or just does way too much damage currently. IP damage increased by 15%, really good, really nice. It's kind of to cover up for us losing the tier set next patch, the current tier set, of course. Fell Barrage damage increased by 100%. We'll test if it's any good now, but yeah, Fell Barrage was pretty doggo when I tested it originally, so well, we'll see again now in a little bit. Isolated Prey now causes Immolation Aura to always critically strike. Was 30% increased damage. I mean, just insane. I think 30% damage, I don't know, like, which one is honestly better? I mean, yeah, definitely the always critically strike, like, chance, but like, yeah. Kind of seems insane. I don't know, like, why they didn't like the 30% increased damage change. Because, like, this is more, so like, okay, give us this. Maybe it's because you got some like nasty crits with it or something, but like, yeah, like, why not? Throw Gleam now triangle cycle of hatred's effect with furious throws is selected. I guess this was maybe a bug. Soul Rend is now a rank 1 talent. It's also like doesn't block off, like you can kind of take Soul Rend and not take the other talents under it, but like, yeah, it's not a big change overall. Now, as far as the talents are considered, as you can kind of just show the differences. Live by the Glaive is here. I think this talent you're definitely gonna be taking most of the time, especially if you're playing versus like a physical class. You know, you can also switch it out for increased maximum health. So I really like kind of the idea of going talents like this on the left side. Of course, you can just kind of pause and take a look of each difference. The main difference, again, is Collective Anguish and Fodder to the Flame share a spot instead of, right, Elysian Decree and Fodder to the Flame sharing a spot. I honestly don't think we're gonna be going into Elysian Decree, and I think Fodder to the Flame feels, especially at 1 minute cooldown, seems like it's gonna be really strong to me. Like, irrelevant if you know you can't use it against rogues or not or whatever, like it just feels like it's gonna do, yeah, 1 minute cooldown on a 20% damage buff. 1 minute cooldown on Paladin Wings. Yeah, kind of nuts. Like when it was like a proc that we could just get, it was kind of like okay, but like yeah, this feels kind of nuts for PvP. Collective Anguish, I just think with also all the different defensive things that we're getting in the Havoc tree, I just don't think we need the Collective Anguish healing, and it never dealt any real damage. Yeah, it never dealt any kind of consequent damage for us to really care about it, so it was always kind of a healing boost. So I personally think we're definitely going to be taking some talents like these, and also something like this, like Inertia, to definitely try and stack up all these damage modifiers and go for like one shot. Chaotic Disposition, as I'll show you later in the test, this talent just deals insane damage and also like a chance to duplicate yeah, triplicate or whatever you want to say, like your biggest hits, right? Like if this procs on like the hunt or like your essence break final hit from your death sweep, like yeah, that's absolutely just an insane talent in general, in my opinion. Just in general, an insane talent. Again, there's not many like differences. Like we've had some like pictures, different pictures, which I think is really cool. Like we don't have like 3 of the same picture, like looks can kill and furious gaze for the same picture and whatnot. But like, yeah, that's pretty much like how you say, yeah, not many like huge changes. If you want to like pause and take like a specific look, you can pause the video. But otherwise, this is something that I think most people are gonna be running in the future. I'm definitely gonna test the Fel Barrage as well. I'm gonna show you, but I just feel like these talents right now feel like the most broken. So I apologize if I'm like lagging here a little bit. Like this is not gonna be like some proper rotation, right? Let's say you do your immolation aura from a, you stun your target, you jump through. I'm lagging here, of course, but like I'm just let's say this is like a demonstration of your rotation, but like, you know, just an absolute insane amount of DPS while I'm like lagging and just using, by the way, that was like 200 DPS without like any real cooldowns, right? That was just me stacking up, how would you say, inertia and Fel Rush. By the way, every immolation aura activates Unbound Chaos. So like absolutely insane. Also the uptime that you could have on this 20% buff, right? Spawn the demon. No, wait for the demon. Sorry, let's wait for me to get to my immolation aura. Go for the immolation aura, jump through the target, stun it. And then just do some insane burst. With like a 40% damage increase. That was a 200k. Let me check that. That was a 200k annihilation hit, yep. Yep, that was a 200k annihilation hit. So currently peeps, and also one of the chaotic dispositions hit for 150k. So currently peeps, our damage just seems to be absolutely insane. Our defenses seem to be going up absolutely insane. The only thing that I know that I'm worried about is I know that as far as PvP is considered, people are very fast to cry about demon hunters. So if we are OP, you know, we are gonna be OP for a week or 2, you know. But after that, yeah, we're getting nerfed. We're getting nerfed. So, but definitely seems like we're gonna be OP. Like the fact that you can immolation aura Fel Rush, right, into immolation aura another Fel Rush, and it's like 20% damage done that you can kind of keep on yourself. And then if you get another proc on your like immolation auras, yeah, this just doesn't seems kind of nuts currently, right? Even Fel Rush is doing like a decent amount of damage without me even taking like 20% damage more. So like, yeah, this build especially looks absolutely insane to be in 10.2. And that's it, peeps. Unfortunately, I'm lagging way too hard to test out Fel Barrage. I'm just like dropping globals way too hard and like not able to keep it up in any kind of decent capacity. It does seem to be hitting a lot more. It's hitting like 50k per hit. So I don't know, it might be something we'll run. I just don't like the cooldown on it. If it was like a 45-second cooldown, yeah, just because of PvP and in general, like how, yeah, 1.5 minute cooldowns are okay, just not the best. And if it's not, how would I say, like a game-winning cooldown, it's not worth the 1.5 minute. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things YouTubers want you to do, and have a nice day.